Hello and welcome to this episode of the CAPS Conversation series. On this episode, we're extremely fortunate to have my friend, colleague, Mr. Rayan Almoud. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Brendan. I'm very happy to be with you.
It's an honour to have you here. I know how much of a super person you are and an all-round contributor to everything you do.
Thank you.
Now, let's go back to when you were a student. I understand that you grew up in Al Qasim, yes?
Yes, true.
Now, how far is Al Qasim from Riyadh?
Al Qasim is around 350 or 400 kilometers from Riyadh. My city, if I talk about my city, it's 400 kilometers.
400 kilometers. Now, is your city the number one city in the province of Al Qasim?
Yeah, for me, it's number one. It's the best city.
And what city is it?
It's Al Ras.
Al Ras. And what's the population of Al Ras?
Population is around, that was not last, but an old one, around 300 to 400 people, 300,000.
Okay, so quite a big city, yes?
Yeah. It's one of the big threes in
and what are the other two big cities?
Buraida is the first one.
Yes.
And also Unaiza.
Yes.
Then Al Ras, and there are cities between them.
Yeah, but smaller cities, yeah?
A little bit smaller.
Okay. Now, growing up in Al Ras, did you go to primary school, intermediate school and secondary school in Al Ras?
Yeah, all in Al Ras.
All in Al Ras?
Yes.
Now, what were your favourite subjects or your favourite memories of school?
One of the subjects, especially in high school, was chemistry. Chemistry was one of the favorite ones.
Now, why chemistry? I remember chemistry as being a very difficult subject.
Yeah, true. Well, I found myself I like these science subjects. Chemistry also. Math is not one of my the one I like or I love like chemistry, but it's fine for me. Maybe physics is the only science subject that I don't like it a lot, but all the science subjects, other science subjects, I would say I like them all. But chemistry, I love to know about stuff. I love to know about how you make stuff, how things are combined together to make something new, and it has logic in these things if you understand all the principles.
Now, did you get a lot of homework in high school?
High school is maybe more projects, maybe have projects and have homework, so let's say.
Now, you also managed to find the time to be a very competent football or soccer player, yes?
Yes, that's true. I love to play soccer, and I used to play to one of the famous clubs in Saudi Arabia. It was in the first league, Nadi Al Hazm or Al Hazm club. I used to play on, that there are three levels. I played for the first and the youth level, then the second level, and also the third level. I played for only one season.
This was when you were in high school? And after high school or before?
No, that was the last season was in in last year, but I stopped playing in the second grade in high school. But before that, there was the years that I played. Then I've got chosen for the national
for the national team. Squad.
Yeah,
that's
because I was a good player and I've been chosen as one of the best players. Then I found my name on the list to be called to join a gathering training for the national team.
What position did you play?
I played different positions. One of the famous one is striker, and also
Yes.
behind the striker.
Okay.
Yeah, I played the midfield, but not a lot. I played also back right, not a lot too. I play also right wing and left wings, and also I played to Mariloma Club in Vancouver in Canada.
Oh, in Canada. We're going to
Yeah.
come on to Canada in a minute. So after you finished school, you went to university.
Yes,
Was that in El Rus?
yes, in El Ras too.
What's the main university in El Rus?
It's part of Qasim University.
Okay.
It's a college.
Yep.
It used to be dependent college, but 2003 maybe joined Qasim University.
As a campus of Qasim,
Yes,
Qasim
as a campus, and
University.
it's a college, science and I'll try to remember the name in English.
Science and engineering?
Not
Science and
engineering.
technology?
Science and I forgot about it, but it's
No
a
problem.
college. It's usually preparing people for education,
To be teachers.
to be teachers. Yeah, in the field of education in general.
Now, what did you study there?
Computer science.
Computer science.
Yeah.
Now, was the aim to study computer science and become a computer science teacher?
Yes,
Yes.
this is what I pursued, and you could, if you want to go after that, after college, if you want to go to IT market, if you
Yep.
want to be one of the ITs, you could do that, and you could also be a teacher.
Now, what did you do when you graduated?
When I graduated, that was 2007. Then 2008, I went to Canada.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
went to Canada in 2008. And which
Yeah.
city did you arrive in Canada?
It was April when I arrived to Vancouver in Canada.
Vancouver, okay. So you were you were in spring coming into summer.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That was great. And Vancouver, if you heard about Vancouver, one of the most beautiful cities and well-organized cities.
And this was to study English, yes?
Yes.
Yep, okay. And did you stay in a homestay or on campus?
Yeah, in
or-
the beginning.
In
In
the
the beginning, I stayed in a homestay with a family. Then I moved to a house with roommates, Canadian roommate and New Zealand girl.
Yep.
That was better for me to improve my English there.
Yeah, and also to learn about Canada and life a little
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Of course.
bit. And how long did you spend in Vancouver?
Around 8 months. Then
Then you moved to
another part of Canada, which is in Ontario state, called St. Catharines. St. Catharines is in the southern part of Toronto.
Okay, so
Alright.
not too far from the US border.
It's just with the right before Buffalo.
Okay.
Buffalo was just after Niagara, because Niagara is between Canada and
Beautiful countryside.
yes.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Now,
It's
did you
very
drive
nice.
when you were in Canada? Did you have a car?
Usually now,
No.
I use, especially in Vancouver. It's well organized city, and public transportation is great. You didn't need a car.
Yep.
You didn't need a car.
And then you came back to the great kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 2009.
Yeah, in the end of 2009 was November. I remember what it was
Yeah.
in November. Stayed here. Actually, going to Canada was to pursue a master's degree. Then I came back to change the country. So I was planning to go to Australia. Then Ministry of Education has announced that she wants all graduate or graduated students to apply if they want to be a teacher. That was a chance.
Okay.
So I stayed and applied. And before that, I worked for 3 months with an insurance company until Ministry of Education finished all the procedures and
now, so this was very fortunate to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Ministry of Education. Mr. Rayan's a superstar educator and he's right onto it. Okay, now, so you became an ICT teacher, yes?
Yes, that's true.
In Al Qasim.
Yes, in Al Qasim.
Now, during that time, did you also study?
Yes, I actually kept my goal to pursue a master's degree.
Yes.
So to do so, you have to collect points from doing things, achievements,
Yes.
and also attending courses, training courses. So what I did is to teach, and during teaching, sometimes I will take a course, training course, with teaching at the same time.
Yeah.
So I can collect enough points so I can earn sponsorship to study master degree. Yes.
Okay.
So this is what happened. I started taking courses and also took a diploma in I forgot the translation of it.
Educational technology?
No, it was to guide students in schools.
Okay, like sort of counselling, careers counselling.
Yes, true. So I got a diploma after university, postgraduate diploma. Then waited for that was I think 2014. It was for 1 year. Then after that, I got an acceptance from England in education, also to pursue a master, but didn't go well with Ministry of Education. One paper was lost. It was good. The other year or the next year, I applied for King Saud University and finished a master degree there.
And King Saud University, not only one of the great universities in Saudi Arabia and the Gulf and the Middle East in general, but also worldwide.
Yes, one of the best, if it's not the best one in Saudi Arabia. It's a very good university, and it was a great chance to study in King Saud University because I got to know lots of leaders. And worked with also the Ministry of Education. When one of my professors was in Ministry of Education, he called me to be a consultant with him, worked a consultant with him before I go back or finish master degree, then go back to Qasim.
Now, were you a supervisor at that stage or after that?
After that.
Before
that, I used to be a judgment on scientific research for students. For 2 or 3 years, and also with talented students. I worked with talented students during that. After that, when I came back from master, I worked as a supervisor in activation of Future Gate, which is an LMS. So I make sure that all schools are activating the LMS and using it.
Speaking of the LMS, I know that you've played a huge part in distance and online learning throughout COVID, and without your valuable input, things wouldn't be as good as what they are. Now, you've also written materials as well, yes? I think books and things.
Yes. We've been asked to build a curriculum for 5th and 6th grade in computer science or computer skills. So I led the team to build that curriculum. We built 4 books for students. It was different. It was with comics.
Yes.
So it's a story.
Super.
With the social environment. So they talk home, and they talk in school, they talk in grocery store, or in markets in general. It was good. People like it. I'm very proud of this product.
So you should be.
Yeah.
Now, I also know that you've got expertise in areas such as strategy and compliance, and a whole wide variety of areas. And I'm sure that those areas, along with your demonstrated expertise, will be of great benefit to you and the organisations that you are involved with moving forward, and also your great nation. Thank you, sir, for this episode. It was wonderful to learn about you. It was also good to learn a little bit about Al Ras. Have a look on the map. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have this interview with you.
Well, the pleasure and the honour is ours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Linda.